Are you not understanding what I'm saying here? There is not one single gay gene. I know. I'm agreeing with you. Instead, it is a mixture of things. There are several genes. There are the loci, the parts of the chromosomes. There's the hormone washing.
Name one of the many genes. Name one. And
literally multiple loci implicated in same-sex sexual behavior. What?
I just want what is loci? I want like the name of the gene. I have found the gay gene, and it is...
Oh my god. It's not a single gay gene!
Name one of these many genes! Hello?
There are different parts of the loci, yes!
What the fuck? Okay.
Loci are parts of chromosomes. I do know that from what I was just reading to you.
So we moved from genes to...
Don't say it. You know that chromosomes are part of the genes. Come on.
I don't know about this medical stuff. I just know that there is no gay gene, and now you moved to chromosomes, but you unfairly accused my sis of being gay, and I want you now to substantiate what is
Holy
the
shit,
gay
you're
gene
still on the mice thing, dude. Listen, okay? You know what? It's fine. All that I brought up... No. I never even said that there were gay mice. I never even said that. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello, you said you wanted to debate a little while ago?
Yes.
What were you interested in talking about?
Okay. So, I'm a Muslim, and I subscribe to this religion that forbids homosexuality.
Okay.
Okay? And usually, we are met with a challenge from liberal atheists.
Mm-hmm.
That we should like apply the harm principle. Their like main axiom is that as long as you don't hurt anyone, you should do what you want to do. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
so
generally speaking, that's the approach that I take too.
Yeah, two homosexual people engaging with sex. Why do you care? Why does your God care? And I think this is like flawed reasoning, incomplete and inconsistent, even in the like secular countries.
Okay, how so?
Yeah, I push back against that, even though that like I'm not an expert on Islam or Quran.
Okay.
But like I would like to use like logical reasoning with this.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very well read on Islam, so where I usually debate Christians like on the grounds of their religion, I don't think I'll be able to do the same with this conversation. But that's not necessarily a problem.
Yeah, because like your previous talk with the elder gentleman was like very, very deep religiously. And just I wanted to tell you that I will not like dive deep. We will just talk like logic, philosophy.
Okay.
With the Islam and the liberal axiom. So it seems that you subscribe to the liberal axiom, which is like was made by the philosopher like John Stuart Mill.
Sure, yeah, that if it's not causing harm, I mean, it's hard to assess why that thing is wrong. And of course, I'm also going to caveat a little bit and say that I'm sure you're able to think of some kind of an example that it doesn't necessarily result in harm, but it could still be seen as being bad. So I don't think this applies to 100% every single thing. But generally speaking, yeah, the first thing that I always start with is, does this result in harm or does it not?
Yes, and they apply it to the individuals. So we don't care like about the society. We just gonna take care about two consenting adults having sex with each other. That's it. Live and let live.
Mm-hmm.
So apply, on the individual level. Okay. So here I say, wait, homosexuality is wrong. And we have, I say, from a divine command theory, but there is like rationality behind morality. And God like wants what's best for us. So we always draw harms of homosexuality. There are like we see like actual harms from homosexuality. And this is why we can convince like someone atheist that, hey, this thing is bad. Okay. But now when I ask them, if you wanted to apply this liberal axiom, let me take you to an analogy, please. A hypothetical. Can I start it?
Sure.
Okay. So Hunter, let's say that you had twins.
Okay.
Sons. And they both went to become 25 years old. And now they wanted to have sex with each other and marry each other.
Mm-hmm.
If they got denied or like challenged by you or your wife, they're gonna use the liberal axiom against you.
Mm-hmm.
So either people like consistent and like go to like very, very, very weird areas where they allow their twins have sex and get married,
Hmm.
or like they would deny them and would be inconsistent. So what do you think?
Well, the thing is I'm not sure that would be inconsistent because I'm pretty sure you could think of varying different harms that could result from two siblings engaging in sex.
I think the harms that we can derive from homosexuality is greater. But please tell me, what is these harms?
Well,
And yeah,
if it
I'm
was
gonna take a
literally
position.
just if it was just a pair of twins who were gay and then they wanted to have sex, I actually don't know if there would be that much of an argument to be made that like they shouldn't do it. Because
That's a
again,
problem.
well, that's not a problem because if it's not causing any pain or if it's not hurting anybody, then I'm not sure what the actual issue would be. And I know that's probably pretty surprising to people listening that I'm actually biting that bullet, but the question really comes in is what happens if you want to legislate this or make it so that this is permissible in broad society as something like we are siblings and we want to get married, we deserve marriage licenses kind of thing. That, I think, could result in harm because then by allowing it on such a broad level, you open the door for, unbalanced power dynamics between older siblings and younger siblings. You open up the risk for there to be children born from incest, which is really tragic and sad. And so I think that if it's like a isolated one group of two gay adult men who are also siblings that want to have sex, I genuinely don't know what the problem would actually be.
That's a problem. That's like a very, very dark area. If
But it's
you like
not.
subscribe to the liberal,
It's incest is
no,
gross for
Hunter,
sure. Wait, incest is gross,
Hunter,
yes, but like where's the
right?
harm with that?
Can I? Yeah, I'll respond. So I think for you and your dear wife, you will like be like it will cause you like insane harm that your two twins like got married and like you are subscribing to this idea. It's like it's a dark,
Oh,
dark
you're saying it
future
would
if we
harm
allow.
the family. Yeah, I mean, that actually might be a good argument too, that it will harm the parents of those children.
So now we have moved out from applying the liberal axiom on just the two individuals. And you also said it by legalizing it. Legalizing it can bring harms by, okay, other factors, deformed children from other couples, power dynamics from another situation. It seems here that the liberal axiom collapsed.
No, the liberal axiom that you seem to be trying to apply to me is not, well, as long as it doesn't hurt the individual, then it's fine.
Yes.
It's about, does this thing result in harm broadly or to the individual or even both? So, for example, I could argue, or you might argue, that there is a higher rate of AIDS among homosexuals. Therefore, look, Hunter, they're causing harm. And I would say, no, actually, because the attempt to restrict people from living their lives happily or pursuing a partner that they're attracted to, so long as it's, of legal age and whatnot, would result in more harm. So it's not always just the individual. That's not actually necessarily true.
We can move there. But with what I started with, by liberals applying the liberal axiom to individuals, this is wrong. And now we have substantiated that this is wrong. It's a broader area. You remember when I started by saying, like, why do you care? It's only about these two consenting individuals.
Well, yeah, because you said it was only about those two
Yes.
consenting individuals.
Yes.
So if that were
Yes.
the case, then it wouldn't matter. But it's not about only those two consenting individuals. It's also
Yes,
about
so
how that action affects the parents. And if the parents, so for example, you can argue that the parents being disgusted by their two siblings having, or by their children having sex is warranted. But you couldn't make that same argument when it comes to homosexuality because there is an actual sexuality there. There's not a sexuality where people are attracted to their siblings. There might be incest that happens, but an
What do
actual
you mean, no
sexuality.
sexuality? What do you mean, no sexuality?
What I mean is that homosexuality is talking about an actual sexuality. There's a genetic thing there at play.
No. So it's not confirmed yet. There is like the no gay gene. It's not.
There's not
applied
one
yet.
gay gene, but there are instead hundreds of thousands of different genes and variables that all work together.
No, these studies are like it's still in an infant.
No.
Stages.
They've
We
done
don't
research with
understand
they've done research with nearly 500,000 gay people, and they found that there's anywhere between 8 to 25% genetic explanations behind being gay, and then there are also other types of things that can influence that as well, like hormone washing. None of which is a choice that that person has made.
I don't think so. This is all false.
This,
You
no,
have Google.
you cannot just say
You
it's all
have
false.
Google. Wait, there is no gay gene discovered yet.
I'm not. I know there is not one single gay gene. There are several different genes that all work together to influence sexuality.
Okay, name one.
Name one off the top of my head. One of those genes.
You don't have it. Yes.
No, I can get you that. Wait, do you want me to pull the study up? Because I cite this study all the time.
No problem. I know about these studies, and still, like, they did not resolve it yet. But before we move into that,
no, we're going to move on to this. Stop calling it a choice. Biological factors drive homosexuality. Across cultures, 2 to 10% of people report having same-sex relations. Okay. In a 2019 issue of Science magazine, geneticist, blah, 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 largest survey to date, they concluded that genes account for between 8 and 25% of same-sex behavior. Numerous studies have established that sex is not just male or female, rather it is a continuum that emerges from a person's genetic makeup.
Okay, name one. Name one gene.
Okay, I'll see if there's one listed, but like...
No.
Because there doesn't need to be one specific gene that's listed, and they do give more information in the actual study. I'm trying to find this for you if you want. You're right here. It says that it's very unlikely that a single gay gene exists. This idea is further supported by the new study, which identified 5 new genetic loci, which are fixed positions on chromosomes, correlating with same-sex activity, 2 that appeared in men and women, 2 only in men, and 1 only in women. So there's an example of what specifically they're talking about as well.
But wait, can you go to the first 4 words? I like it.
It seemed highly unlikely that a single gay gene exists.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now let's stop here.
No, we're not going to stop here because no, you're making me. No, stop. You're making me read this, and you're acting as if this is somehow like a dunk, dude.
It's not a dunk. It's not a dunk, believe me. But I just want to go to the philosophical way, and we're gonna dive into the biological things. I'm gonna tell you why I have like bad things about homosexuality. That is like 10 times more than incest, but still you're gonna be charitable to homosexual, but you will not be charitable toward incest. We're gonna
fine, but I just once again before we move on to that, I just want it to be known that what it said is it's highly likely that a single gay gene exists. There is not one gay gene. Instead, it's multiple different genes. That's what I said originally.
Okay, and their names is
what?
And the multiple genes are?
They found 5 new genetic loci, which are fixed positions on chromosomes that correlate with same-sex activity.
I don't know what is that, but just give me like the name of the gene. I'm not very expert.
Well, there's other studies that have shown that the disruption of a gene called TRPC2 can cause female mice to act like males.
I know about the mice. I have like just bullied someone out of the server because he brought the mice, the gay mice study. And it still doesn't says that this gene make mice gay. I have bullied someone. Please don't go there.
No, I'm not. Wait. I think that we're no, stop. I think that we're confused right now. I'm giving you an answer as to where certain genes might be at play.
Okay.
Not to mention that gene that I mentioned, TRPC2, functions in the recognition of pheromones chemicals that are released by one member of a species to elicit a response in another.
I don't care about mice. Please, do you have pull the mice thingy? I know it. Pull it.
I don't need to. It's a summary here on this article. I don't
quote it. Like, please.
I feel like you're like getting super mad at me right now when all I'm saying is that there is in fact a genetic component behind being gay, and you're saying because I cannot name the specific gene right here off the top of my head that I somehow didn't remember that invalidates the study. This is a fucking study from 2019 with over 500 or almost over 400,000 participants.
I don't care about like pull all the study that you have. None of this like substantiate the argument, but I am infamous for
the argument. What?
Literally, you just pull the mice thingy. Pull the mice thingy.
I literally read the mice thing like tongue in cheek, dude, because I'm just scrolling through the fucking article.
Wait, does that study says that this gene makes mice gay?
Oh my
and we
God.
are talking about
You're not
mice,
understanding
literally.
it. You're not getting it. You're literally not getting it.
Educate me. Tell me.
So I want you to answer this yes or no. Yes or no, is it a fact that there is not one single gay gene? Yes or no, is that true?
It's not substantiated, not found yet. No. They are speculations.
So it's not true that there is a single gay gene. So we are on agreement there. but it is not one gay gene that therefore makes it so that you are more likely to be gay. It doesn't make you more likely to gay, okay? What it does is there are varying different things that happen during the early development of the fetus. Some of that is genetic, 8 to 25%. Others are something like hormone washing, which are considered environmental factors that can also influence the sexuality.
Yes, environment. We have power.
Oh my God. No, environmental as in the fetus in the womb, not environmental as in like my environment outside with the trees.
Okay, no problem. Give me like, what exactly biologically makes someone gay?
Why don't you read the study yourself?
I don't need to read it. And I want like, I don't know, I don't want to crucify you on the mice thingy, but do you want to...
That was one thing I brought up. Large scale, GWAS, I can't remember what it stands for, damn it.
Do not bring it up.
Reveals insights into the genetic architecture of same-sex sexual behavior.
Yes.
Twin studies and other analyses of inheritance of sexual orientation in humans has indicated that same-sex sexual behavior has a genetic component. Previous searches for the specific genes involved have been unproven and thus unable to detect genetic signals. They then performed a genome-wide association study, that's what the GW thing stood for, on 493,000 participants from the United States, the United Kingdom, and Sweden to study genes associated with sexual orientation. They find multiple loci implicated in same-sex sexual behavior, indicating that, like other behavioral traits, non-heterosexual behavior is polygenic. So it's the loci. I'm probably even saying that word wrong.
I know like you are pulling studies up. We can do very, very well with the philosophy and logical reasoning.
Okay, let's go on to that. But I'm not going to let you say that there's no genetic basis for being gay when you are wrong.
There is no proof. No, there is substantiated. There is no gay gene. If they have it, they can name it. It's going to be
no. We're not going to be able to move on because you keep on fucking saying the same goddamn thing.
No. Yes.
Are you not understanding what I'm saying here? There is not one single gay gene. I know. I'm agreeing with you. Instead, it is a mixture of things. There are several genes. There are the loci, the parts of the chromosomes. There's the hormone washing.
Name one of the many genes. Name one. And
literally multiple loci implicated in same-sex sexual behavior. What?
I just wanted... What is loci? I want like the name of the gene. I have found the gay gene, and it is...
Oh my God. It's not a single gay gene!
Name one of these many genes! Hello?
There are different parts of the loci, yes!
What the fuck? Okay.
Loci are parts of chromosomes. I do know that from what I was just reading to you.
So we moved from genes to...
Don't say it. You know that chromosomes are part of the genes. Come on.
I don't know about this medical stuff. I just know that there is no gay gene, and now you move to chromosomes. But you unfairly accused mice of being gay, and I want you now to substantiate what is.
Holy shit! You're still on the mice thing, dude. Listen, okay. You know what? It's fine. All that I brought up. No. I never even said that there were gay mice. I never even said that. All I said.
On that, can I do it, please? Love you.
Wait, what?
Okay. I'm gonna crucify you on the mice.
Can we not? I literally read that other studies have shown that disruption of a gene can cause female mice to act like males. I never said that they were gay. I'm citing where certain interruptions between genes can sometimes have a role in influencing behavior.
No problem. Okay. Not even like a gay gene in mice. Let's drop this out. I'll not crucify you. Let's go back to what I started with.
Okay.
The liberal axiom.
Okay.
First, when I told you that they apply it individually, it seems no. This is wrong from the liberals. It's not you apply it individually. No, you should take other factors. You go back a little, zoom out a little, and see these two people gonna have sex. Let's see what is the harms that can be done outside of their consenting. Okay. So now I'm gonna take defense for your two gay twins, 25 years old, want to get married. It seems that in secular countries like Canada and England, it's forbidden, illegal, and they're gonna imprison them for 5 years.
Well, can I explain why? It's because, again, like what we've already said,
Yes.
We've advanced as a species. So we are aware that people who are gay are not choosing this upon themselves. This is something that they are born with or born more likely to be. Either way, it is outside of their control. We recognize that. But when it comes to incest,
this is false. We have power over our sexual preferences. But my question was about the incest.
I'm getting back to that.
With homosexual?
Because you're trying to compare them. And what I'm saying is that homosexuality is based on an actual genetic thing and a sexuality. Whereas incest, you're just talking about people that just really want to get married or have sex with their sibling. There's no sexuality here. There's not. That could be unlearned. This to me is like if somebody said, oh, well, you know, the 14-year-old girl consented to be with me, so what's wrong? Where's the harm? LOL. It's like...
Wait, Hunter. My mom dropped me when I was little, and I don't comprehend like very well. What do you mean by sexual? There is no sexuality between two twins.
I mean that when you are homosexual, when you are homosexual, that means that you have a sexual orientation that makes it so that you are attracted to the same sex.
And that never appears. That is never gonna exist between two gay twins. Holy shit!
I don't. Maybe if it did without them having the knowledge that they were siblings. I mean, maybe that way. But no, generally speaking, there is no sexual orientation that accounts for incest.
Why are you making this claim? Holy shit! Two gay twins, like they will not have sexuality between them. Where did you bring this information from?
Wait, are you a straight guy?
I am straight.
Do you have a sister?
I have a sister, yes.
Yeah, okay. So, just if you have a sister and you're a straight guy does not mean you're then going to be attracted to your sister.
Okay, so there is no one on earth was attracted to his sister. Bam, bam, bam. Holy shit, Hunter.
Some people probably were, like maybe in biblical times. Yes, the Quran probably has a lot of that.
What do you mean Quran?
The Quran probably has a lot of the incest stuff. I mean, they have it in the Bible. They have it in the Old Testament.
Cheap dunk. No, Quran doesn't have like a part of the incest. And like our prophet says, go farther, you become healthier. Okay? And the prophet never like married any of his sister. Hello? We are talking about now your claim that there is no sexuality between twins. Where the fuck did you bring that from?
No, I'm saying there's no sexual orientation that makes it so that you're attracted to your sibling.
No! This is false! Okay, I'm Muslim, and there is no sexual orientation between two men.
Well, then you would be wrong, because we know that there is in fact a sexual orientation between two men. If you hold on, wait, this isn't even incompatible, dude. If you are a straight person and then you want to have sex with your sister, then you do not have a sexual orientation that is incest. That sexual orientation is straight. You are a heterosexual.
Wait. I'm English second language, and I'm fucking dumb. What do you mean by orientation?
I mean, okay. Like, okay.
Take your time, breathe, Google. I'm here for you.
Okay. Sexual orientation means that your sexuality is oriented towards one thing. So I am myself am a heterosexual male. What that means is that I am attracted to females. Okay? What that doesn't mean is that because I'm attracted to females and I have a sister, that I am then attracted to my sister. What it means is that I am generally speaking attracted to females.
Okay, but there is like immunity we have in our bodies, something immunity to sexual orientation to our sisters, our mothers, our fathers. You are making this claim.
Wait, like immunity? I mean, there might be like some people that want to marry their cousins or something, but even so, that wouldn't be a sexual orientation. That would be. Wait,
this is laughable.
No, you're not understanding right now, dude.
No. Okay, let me try to reiterate what you are saying. You are saying we have orientation toward homosexual or heterosexual, but there is actually no sexual orientation. There is like no sexual drive toward your sister or like your father or your mother. That doesn't exist. Hunter Avallone claims that. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Wait. There are right now recognized like bisexual, homosexual, and heterosexual. Those are like the main sort of sexual orientations that we recognize. So if you are a heterosexual man and then you are attracted to your cousin and you want to marry her, you do not then have a new sexual orientation, which is attracted to family. You are heterosexual. You are attracted to a female. That female just happens to be your cousin, which is then incestuous.
You know what is this gymnastic you are doing?
That's
Can
not
I have sexual...
Okay, I'm gonna go back. No, I'm just gonna go back to start screaming about gay mice again. I'm gonna do it.
Can I have sexual drive to my sister?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start yelling about gay mice again.
What?
You're not making any sense, dude. You're not able to follow the conversation.
No, you are literally like trapped yourself with orientation. You literally trapped yourself, and I'm gonna crucify you on it.
I have not trapped. The fact that you think I am trapped right now shows that you have no fucking idea what this conversation is even focusing on. I've already explained and answered your incest questions.
Can humans have sexual orientation or drive to their sisters?
Do you recognize the difference between sexual drive and sexual orientation?
Oh, you're gonna get stuck in the semantics.
No. If you have sexual drive, that means that you might be attracted to an individual person. However, is that person a female?
Yes.
Then you are heterosexual. That is your sexual orientation.
Okay, that's not the topic. Okay, so you're back to your two sons want to fuck each other. Your two twins at 25, they're gonna fuck each other. Are you gonna allow them or not? Canada, the secular country, they're gonna imprison them for 5 years. They're gonna defend themselves.
Like I said at the beginning, if the example was literally just in a vacuum, isolated to adult men who are siblings and gay and they want to have sex, then in that isolated situation, I don't see many problems with it. Nope. However, we do not live in an isolated situation. And so for the sake of the hypothetical, which you now want to change to how would this affect broader society, I will say that no, that kind of behavior should be discouraged. It is far more likely to result in harm, whether it's harmful power dynamics, whether it's incestuous births, and there is currently no evidence that there's any incest sexual orientation, so odds are if that person is attracted to their cousin, they can then move on and be attracted to a different female at another time.
Okay, so your answer, you are okay with your two twins, 25, having sex and marrying each other. That's it. Can we say that?
You said the original example was if this thing were like completely isolated.
What do you mean completely isolated?
Okay, so if you had two gay men, okay, they're siblings, they're 25 years old, and they are the only people left on the entire fucking planet.
Why? Why you add that? You just have two sons.
Because
you just
I'm trying to explain how the answer can be different depending on the circumstances.
I just want you to give me to my answer, then you can add another caveat. But I'm just saying.
Well, I can't really do much to stop them, but no, I would not approve of my two sons having sex. Nope, I would not approve of that.
Okay, I'm gonna be the lawyer. I'm gonna say, hey, you are okay with homosexuals. It seems that when you're gonna apply the harm principle to the homosexuals, strangers. Why don't you apply the harm principle toward these?
Because when it comes to incest, it's harming their mother and their father. It's arguably going to be harmful to broader society if something like that starts to be accepted. And lastly, people who are trying to act in incestuous ways, that's not necessary. They can walk away from that and be attracted to a different male or a different female.
Okay, that's a stretch, but I love this argumentation.
But that can't be. Wait, no, I didn't finish my point. Hold on, wait. But that does not apply to gay people. One, trying to restrict gay people does more harm on society than good. Two, gay people they have a sexual orientation that they are not trying to control. And thirdly, there's no harm to two consenting adults who are gay being married and having sex.
You keep bringing the orientation thing, which doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does. It means so much. It's literally one of the most crucial elements of this.
No, if I told you what's the difference between the orientation of two strangers, homosexuals, and two twins, you will fail completely to drive that argument completely.
Wait, what do you mean? If you show me a stranger and you said, "Here's a dude, he's heterosexual, and here's a guy married to a woman," I would say, "Okay, he's probably heterosexual." And if you said, "Okay, here's a guy, and he's attracted to his sibling," and then you said they're the same age and they both want to kind of engage in anal sex, then I would say they're gay, not their incest sexual orientation.
Okay, how is this like an argument that you can add for gay strangers against gay twins? Doesn't have any substance.
Because gay
But I
twins,
would like
as
to
the
hear
act
yourself.
of incest, is unnecessary, and arguably, since we're going to make arguments to broader society, does harm to the family, and it does harm to broader society by trying to accept that type of behavior, because we know that that behavior will inevitably lead to far more negatives than positives. However, we have the opposites with homosexuality.
Okay, this is okay. If we compare now, if we go back to the stream, we compare your arguments for stranger homosexuals. You are so charitable, but with the homosexual twins, you are insanely like uncharitable.
Because the difference is that they're related. Incest is bad because it affects negatively the family and society. Homosexuality, people being gay, getting married, does not negatively impact the family or general society. And if it does, it is because general society and the family are being fucking bigoted, because there is a genetic level and a genetic reason for why gay people are gay.
Okay, listen. So you just added that it's inevitably will lead to bad things. That is not the nature of your two sons marrying and having sex with each other.
What are the bad things that homosexuality is going to lead to?
No, but what is that? I'm going to answer that. But what is the inevitably thing that...
I already told you, it's going to harm the family, and then by normalizing that kind of stuff, it's going to be more and more accepted throughout broader society, which will then lead to more deformed births, and it will lead to far more abilities for people to take advantage of unhealthy power dynamics. Even more so, then where do we draw the line? What if the father wants to have sex with his daughter? She's 20, she can consent, right? Well, he raised her, so that could be argued then that that is grooming. And it opens the door for all kinds of negative outcomes. For gay people, none of that is true.
Okay. With this answer, we just destroyed the liberal axiom: as long as you don't hurt anyone. If you're like, as long as you don't hurt anyone, you are free to do what you want to do. We are destroyed it. I'm gonna
No, because you're hurting somebody in this situation.
Yes, it's a broader lenses. Okay. Now, with homosexuality, do you want to know about like the harms that we Muslims say?
Yes, please. What are the harms caused by homosexuality?
Okay. The reduction of human population to dangerous level and the possible extinction.
Okay, so I don't know where you're from, but are there any people that are in like orphanages or foster care systems? Like that's like how it is over here in America, at least.
So
wait,
notice, wait, Hunter. Notice how incest sex between your two gay sons can inevitably lead to other heterosexual incest brothers and sisters having sex with each other. You are like so uncharitable there. But here I'm going to tell you that homosexuals going to lead to the reduction of human population and the possible extinction.
No. No and no, okay? So, one, just if... Wait. The only way that being homosexual could lead to human extinction is if everybody on the planet was gay. And that also is assuming that they wouldn't have the ability to reproduce. Somebody might have a sexual orientation where they are attracted to other men. It doesn't mean that they do not have the ability to ejaculate inside of a woman and get her pregnant. Yeah, so no and no. The world is never going...
being homosexual.
Do you think that the world is ever going to be 100% gay?
I think there's, in Africa, there's a village where it's actually like had 60% of homosexual, and it's destroying them. So it's harming them.
Wait.
So this is a possibility.
That doesn't even make it immoral, because I've heard this argument a million times, and I always say the same thing. If everybody on the planet right now was 3 years old, we would have a problem. That would possibly lead to human extinction. But it doesn't mean it's immoral to be 3 years old.
Okay. So two gay people are not responsible for an outcome that will happen outside of their relationship, right?
Wait, stop. I never said that. What you're saying is two things: that they don't reproduce, which, if that is true, which it is, then I don't care, because gay people are more likely to adopt, and that also is necessary for civilization and for humanity. So we have that factor. And then we have the thing, which you said, well, it could lead to human extinction. The only way in which that could happen is if the entire world was gay. One, that will never fucking happen. And two, if the entire fucking world was 3 years old, the world would stop functioning. humanity would quite possibly cease to exist doesn't mean that being 3 years old is immoral.
I love your charity here. It's amazing. Now, as a lawyer of your two sons wanting to have sex and marrying each other, they're gonna tell you, "Hey, we will actually not hurt our family. Why would we hurt our family? Our family are okay with it. Why are we going to be jailed?" And
I don't really think you should be jailed for enacting an incest necessarily.
Country.
But I mean, if it's like illegal or non-consensual or something, then yeah. And when I say illegal, I mean like a legal age. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's England and Canada. In Canada specifically, jailed for 5 years. So like they are so incest phobia, intensely
that's
like
fine
phobic.
because they can be phobic towards incest. It's gross.
Awesome. Yes, I love you. You are like sound so Muslim now. Gay homosexuality.
No.
Is
the thing
gross.
is like you think that you've got me in this corner when you don't. I'm entirely calm and collected
so
here
Muslim.
because I completely know what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. If you said, "Oh well, the family isn't bothered by it," then I could say, "Okay, well, it's possible then for this one individual case that it might not actually result in any immediate harms to the two people engaging in incest. However, if we are going to, in this case, I guess the example you've laid out, set court precedent where we decide that it is actually acceptable, that is only going to open the door for more incestuous behavior, which then can lead to taking advantage of people, it can lead to higher rates of grooming, and it can lead to more deformed babies, and none of that matters. None of that is relevant because... hold on. None of that is relevant because when it comes to gay people, they have a sexual orientation. So trying to restrict them from marrying who they want to marry, so long as it's a legal age and consensual, does harm. Restricting incest doesn't do harm.
Yes. Doesn't do harm at all. It doesn't take the liberty out of two gay twins.
You keep going back to them being gay. Like, I don't care if they're gay or not. It's about the incest that's the problem.
Yes, and that's take the liberty out of them.
Yeah, in that case, sure. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, you don't give a fuck. Okay, but I love your argumentation against incest. This is why I said, like, you sound so Muslim.
Why is homosexuality bad? You need to give me that answer right now. I'm gonna hang up on you.
Okay. I just told you the human population that can lead inevitably to the human extinction.
No,
wrong,
false. It is not inevitably going to lead to the extinction of the human fucking species because, like I already said, the entire world would have to be gay.
Okay. The gay twins marrying each other will never, ever lead to birth defects. Never,
Doesn't matter. It's the court precedent in this case. You keep saying, I'm going to play lawyer. In this case, it will be the court precedent making it so that that kind of behavior is acceptable, which is going to lead to more harms on humans and general society. But even if we were to do that, you still wouldn't have an argument that that's going to make the human race go extinct because not everybody's going to want to fucking participate in incest.
Okay, so I just completely substantiated your insane charitability with homosexuality.
Oh my god. Why do you say this? It's like you think you're getting me in these traps when you're not. You're just embarrassing yourself.
No problem. I'm gonna move on. Homosexuality between two strangers, it's unharmful for their parents. They are denying them the chance of having grandchildren.
Yeah, that's not something that they get necessarily. That's not a
this is why
right
homosexuality
endowed upon
is
them.
Bad. This is why homosexuality is bad. This is why Muslims, we ban it.
Wait,
this is
so would it be bad then for a woman, or what if they have a son and he doesn't get married?
Okay, but like...
Is that immoral? Is that wrong?
No, but like that's...
Wait, yeah, wait, stop. Yes or no, is that wrong?
I don't know, but he have the chance of having...
no, not if he never gets married.
Oh, no. Okay, that's his chance. That's his...
Gay people can adopt. That's their chance.
Okay, but like their parents will never have grandchildren. They will never have like real grandchildren. This is a harm.
They can have real grandchildren.
Wait. How? They will not have like their offspring. They will not have their blood continued.
Well, one, parents do not have a right to grandchildren, so I don't care about that. Second of all, if you're going to say it's immoral for you to have a son that is gay because they will not be able to give grandchildren to the parents, which they already are not owed that, then you would also equally have to say it's immoral for any children to live the rest of their lives as being single.
I would say yes, because this is would drive this harm, but this harm is not intrinsic with single people or like heterosexual people. With homosexuality, you will never ever get a child.
Wait, you have a son. I get to give you a hypothetical. You have a son, and he is one of these anti-natalist types. I'm sure you've heard of them. They think that it's immoral to have children, and so they have committed that they have committed to never having kids. And as soon as they were legally able to, they got a vasectomy, so they now no longer even have the ability to have children. Does that mean that that son is immoral because he is not able to give biological grandchildren to his parents?
In that specific hypothetical, yeah, it's not fair for the grandparents.
Okay, so this is kind of the issue here, is that you're assuming it's a harm to not give the parents something that they are not owed. I would say it's more harmful to make it so that your children must reproduce because you apparently owe your parents grandchildren.
What? Again?
Okay. I appreciate the convo, man. I don't think we're getting any further than this.
Wait, I was all like gonna start with homosexuality and destroy it furthermore.
You haven't. You've done nothing but destroy my brain cells here, man. And also, you kind of offended me by dunking on the gay mice. All right, what did they ever do to you?
Oh yeah, pull the study again, please.
I'm good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna set my desktop wallpaper as a big gay mouse. Gay orgy. Gay mouse. You know what? A gay mouse orgy is going to be my desktop wallpaper now going forward.
Disgusting incest phobia.
Like, the fact that you think this is hypocritical of me in any way, shape, or form shows that you are either one, not listening, or two, like what you already said, you're fucking stupid.
You literally became a Muslim. Literally, like say, okay, it's going to lead to grooming. It's going to lead to like other issues. Literally, how
you think homosexuality leads to grooming? And if so, how?
Wait. You inserted it with incest.
Yes, because then you could have a father who has a daughter and grooms her to be accepting of sexual advances as she gets older. That would be grooming.
How is this linked to two adult twins?
It's linked to incest, which is if you were to let these two brothers do this thing, especially based on the court of law, it could open the door for more of this types of behavior, some of which could lead to harm.
This insane uncharitability is, I drive it off when I said it will drive the human population to dangerous levels, it will lead to extinction, and you don't accept it.
Yeah, because I don't, because that's a stupid fucking argument. That's why.
No, it's to drive your inconsistency by saying, I'm going to be so charitable there and insanely so uncharitable.
This is not inconsistent. I'm giving you an example of, in the context specifically of incest, which is family having sex with family, that makes it far more likely that you will have a father who grooms his daughter as she is growing older in order to engage in sexual activity with her. That is far more likely to occur under incest than gay people being allowed to get married. I mean, the whole problem you brought up was that they can't have kids.
No, I have like so many issues with the STDs, with the STIs, even with the
straight people can get STIs, straight people can get STDs. Monkeypox is not actually a gay disease. If it disproportionately affects a group, doesn't mean that it is then the fault of that group. Come on.
98%, yes, 98%. If you subscribe to this, then the World Health Organization is a homophobic organization.
Wait, no, because I don't subscribe to this. I subscribe to the fact that gay people are disproportionately affected by monkeypox largely because of Pride Month, and we had a large group of people at the same room at the same time spreading this shit. It's not an STD. It doesn't spread via gay sex.
No. World Health Organization specifically said, hey, gay people, reduce your sex partners.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
So because of the correlation with Pride Month, we then also have a correlation of higher likelihood of having monkeypox within the gay community specifically, because we had higher groups of gay people that were at the fucking Pride events.
It's not Pride Month. They almost killed us with the HIV.
They almost killed us with HIV. You know who almost killed people with HIV was the fucking government that was fueled by homophobic bullshit like what you're spewing right now, which refused to act quick enough to try and prevent the AIDS crisis. That was a result of homophobia, not gay people, my friend.
It's not with that gay people like practice unsafe sex and orgies and like they piss on each other and like this is like.
Do you think that's like wait? Do you think there's like a genetic thing in gay people that makes them do that?
Genetic? Okay, don't go back to genetics.
No, well, that's the thing is, unless you're going to say that there is a genetic thing that makes gay people engage in more fucking promiscuous behavior, you would then have to acknowledge that it is a social thing, which means that it can be correlated to gay people, but it is not a causal to gay people.
Okay, no problem. So the harms that homosexual give us.
No, we're done with this. The harms you've given my brain cells are done, okay? And I think that you need to realize that what you're saying right now as far as monkeypox... No, stop. Shut the fuck up. What you are saying in regards to monkeypox and what you're saying in regards to AIDS, I don't know if you realize this could be turned around on you, my friend. You came on here and said you're a Muslim. I'm pretty sure there are higher correlative rates of terrorist attacks in the name of Islam. But for me to associate that with you or say it's because you are Muslim would be fucking gross and wrong and incorrect.
The World Health Organization said gay people reduce your sex partners between them. Okay, listen to me for 50 seconds, okay? Hello, Hunter, are you here?
No, I'm not here. I'm leaving. Thank you very much for the conversation. Maybe we can talk at a time when my patience isn't so low. No, I need to get back to my gay I have gay rats upstairs. I gotta go. Holy shit! At first, when he first brought up the fucking, when he first brought up the gay twins thing, I thought that maybe this would go somewhere, but no. What a fucking disaster. Holy shit, man. Well, that's a segment right there. That was the best debate. And make a very nice background of gay mice. How beautiful.